Oh, it's really dark. Let me just try and fix that. Is that better? I don't know whether that changes things for you. I do hope you are well. Sorry, I'm just clearing the energy from last night's reading. If you're interested, I did a reading on Instagram for the Black Moon that might have something to do with this. My Instagram handle is Everybody's Den. If you want to go and have a look at that, the feedback that I got from it was pretty insane, and it resonated with quite a few people, and that's the reason why I am continuing to read on it. So when I was just clearing the energy, and one thing that I was called to bring to the reading was I've been trying to find this top for like it's new, right? And I put it down and it just vanished. Like I have been looking for it everywhere. And I looked in all the places that I thought that it was, but it was obviously fallen down in some other clothes. Like I've had a really big sort out with my wardrobe and cleared loads of stuff out. And this newness got lost in the oldness. Okay. So that's the energy. The newness is being lost in the oldness. And I took a superficial look into the oldness, but didn't find it. So I took a deeper look and literally pulled everything, all the clothes out. Lo and behold, there it was. And as I was just clearing the energy, I got the song, which I don't even know the words to, but it was, I know the tune, and it goes like, finally found what I've been looking for. Something's up, but it's always been you. It's always been you. Something like that. So I don't know whether that has any, if that resonates with you at all, but that was what that is what I got when I was clearing the energy. So welcome to AEIOU Oracle. I am using my deck. If you would like to purchase a deck, if you would like to find out more, there is an intro, and I will get round to doing some more videos on how to use it. I promise I'm going to do that in the new year. Promise that I'm going to sit down and do that, because I keep saying I'm going to do it and then I don't. And I feel like that is something that we're bringing to the reading as well. So we have the Rock. This energy is all about learning how to use new tools, building new tools. And it's also something that came through when I was writing the description of the card is like, you can, like the three elements to make a spear. So the rock, the flint, you have to sharpen that stone to get it to be sharp. Yeah, you have to sharpen it first of all. You have to like keep cutting pieces away of the flint like shards to get it to be sharp, right? It's like you need to sharpen the thing that you want to be sharp. Yeah, like a knife. Which is like, it sounds counterproductive, but that's how you make a sharp tool, right? And then the string and the stick, it's like all those three items, a stone, a stick, and a piece of string or binding, whatever, it's like those things are useful in their own right, but they're really, really important together. It's like the tools that you're building, it's you're having to, I feel like this has a lot to do with lessons. It's like you need to build lesson on top of lesson to be able to get the more powerful tool from it. It's like they're giving me like new levels, new devils. It's like the more that you become enlightened, the more that you raise in consciousness, it's like you're having to do more. You're having to do more, like, but it's not like more as in like an active, it's not that kind of energy. It's like it gives me like a consistency. It needs to be consistent. It needs to be all the time. It needs to be more disciplined. So I'm going to read on this and see what comes through. So we're going to be using these storyline cards, which I am really, really enjoying at the moment. Oh my God, the butterfly is still in the room. I'm going to let it out this afternoon because it looks like it's not doing very well. Yeah, if you go and watch the reading on my Instagram, honestly, wow. If you wanted to, yeah, just wow. So incredibly blessed, chuffed to witness the things that I do. So the energy of the butterfly is in the reading. Okay, so we've got the King of Hearts, and on this, I don't know whether to let it out. It doesn't seem very happy. It's really flapping to get out. I feel like this is the energy. This is that frustration. Will you just bear with me because I'm going to let it out the back door. Come on. Let's get you outside. How beautiful is that? Look how beautiful. Come on then, mister. Let's let you out. You go and find yourself a little hiding hole. Go on then. Fly! Be free! You going? You ready to go? Yay! Be free! Honestly, it sat with me all evening whilst I was chilling, and just so glad to share that with you. So apologies for that break. So we've got the King of Hearts and the 10 Commandments in the Ark. The oh my God, did he call it why is that gone out of my mind? The Ark of the Covenant. It's where the 10 Commandments are housed. Oh my God. I feel like something has you a bit speechless at the moment. Like you're not, I feel like something. Wow, I'm just hearing God's love. Wow, I'm hearing God's love. I just flick past the page now. The Ark and the Covenant. Yeah, why did I second guess that? The upright card indicates that your emotional maturity is your guide. You understand what you require and are level-headed. Even in emotional situations, calm strength triumphs brute force, and you value wisdom over snap judgment calls. The King of Hearts seeks to remind you that although sometimes you have to rely on logic to solve a problem, sometimes your intuition and experiences provide answers as well. It's all about balance. So, and I'm let me just get another card because I'm going to read the full extent of this card because it came out in last night's reading and it's come out again. Okay, bear with me just a second because I want to make sure that we're really getting into this energy, because the frustration around this energy of wanting to come through, wanting to, like, so many people have messaged me after seeing last night's reading saying about the frustration, the lack of clarity, all this kind of stuff, similar things from everybody. So making amends, reconciliation, raw emotion. When reversed, your emotions are high right now, and you may be trying to walk from a conflict, but something or someone keeps pulling you back in. You are exhausted and done with the fighting and are trying to move on, grow, and change. So perhaps you need to cut your losses with anything or anyone that's trying to hold you back. If you are still harboring resentment with someone you love or someone who is close to you, you might need to compromise, apologize, or move on. I feel like there's two different aspects going on there. Very, very different. And I feel like this is where the frustration is coming from. I feel like there's part of you, there's this, and yeah, that, okay. I'm hearing very clearly that's the newness. So for some, you could have gone off into the wilderness. You could have been in like a hermit mode. You could have taken yourself off, and you found God's love, right? You have a connection to the divine. You found something that lights up your soul, literally. You can see from the cards. This is like the love that's in you that is shining out of you, right? This is part of the tools that you are using. Love wins always. And then on the other side, there's this energy that is hanging over you from the past that is wanting to be released, wanting to be let go, wanting forgiveness. It's like, yeah. This card has been coming up an awful lot in my reading, so I feel like it's a very similar energy to, I feel like this is a story for quite a few different people, and I feel like there was a choice in love, and I feel like it was either you or this other person or this other thing, and it's like you gave more energy to this other thing. It's like they're showing me with this card today a choice in love, and there was an element of, this is the situation that needs to be left behind. And I feel like there was an opportunity to choose real love or false love. Two scepters in reverse. Interesting energy. It's like blank to me, that. I feel with the energy from the card, it's giving me like blankness, nothingness, emptiness, almost like it's like you chose something where there wasn't anything there, not really. A falseness was chosen. Let me just clarify that. I do love these cards, but sometimes the energy, fear of the unknown, stunted progress, sudden change, lack of planning. Stunted progress and the blankness, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting from that card. Because in the upright, the fishes would be not stability, fertility and luck, abundance. I'm very much seeing like Japanese, koi carp. So over this side, we've got the King of Spikes in the reverse. I feel like you have, I'm getting like won over adversity. I feel like you offered love in a place where there wasn't. You found like a deeper understanding for someone's reckless behavior. Yeah, an injustice. It is a grave injustice to misuse power when in a position of authority. Someone, yourself or another, may be taking advantage of or manipulating others, especially if they are in a weak emotional state. This person likely has a huge ego and superiority complex and likes to show off. Remember that everyone is entitled to respect, regardless of how much social, economic, or career power over someone else. It's time to set boundaries and cut them off entirely. Okay, so this past scenario is like a form of attachment. A form of attachment. I don't even know what's going on with my fringe. Well, should we leave it? I don't know. I didn't even have a look at myself before I came on. I really should start doing that, shouldn't I? Ooh. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Hearts. So that came up in the other reading. Very similar energy. I did think that these readings would be connected. And you've got the Eight of Scepters in the reverse. It's just not working. There's like a hopelessness. It's all like there's two things going on, right? There's this past situation that is hopeless, not working. The huge ego, like domination of power, the lack of integrity. It's like these dual energies that are going off, past and present. The Ace of Hearts is here as like, I feel like this is a protected love. A protected love. I feel like it's giving me rebirth kind of energy, forgiveness, an offering, a letting go. Like they're showing me the crown of thorns on Jesus. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, this crown of thorns that someone has put onto your thought processes is stopping you from moving forward. It's like this is causing so much friction in your belief. They're giving me like in your belief system, in your tree of life, it's stopping growth. I feel God, that's too many. This was completely unbalanced. It was completely unbalanced, and you know this. It's like the fountain of life, the fountain of youth, the fountain of love that was in this situation was draining. It never, That's too many. I'm hearing empty promises. Empty promises. I'm hearing all that glitters was definitely not gold. But you knew this, though. You really knew this. Seven of Hearts. We've gone from the Six of Hearts in reverse to the Seven of Hearts. I'm going to read that card again and then we're going to move on to a different deck, because I wouldn't normally pull so many, but I feel like the cards are... So the Seven of Hearts in the upright, wishful thinking, illusion and choices. There you go. Some of these choices are not what they seem on the surface. That's exactly what I just said. That's exactly what I just said. That's exactly what I just said. Let's have a look at... Let's have a look. So we have the Ace of Wands with the sunflowers. I'm getting from that you don't understand how powerful you actually are. That was the illusion. That's the illusion that this is all about. This is the frustration. This is why you ended up with this past, why this energy is still hanging around you and on you, is because you do not realize how powerful you are. Can you see like the helix? Like your DNA is freaking... They're giving me like electric, like you are fire. And for some reason, you... Okay. You have the power to... You finished with this cycle a very, very long time ago. That's what I'm hearing. Where there wasn't love, where there was manipulation, where there was cruelness. And you have been waiting for your ships to come in for some time. Like, where is this new beginning? Where... When I said waiting for your ships to come in, that's exactly what you've been doing, waiting, not moving away from this old energy. I feel like you've been beating yourself to death with it. You keep going around the same scenarios, asking yourself the same questions. Like, why? Why didn't this work out? Why? The thing that wants to come out is the fact that you were always the powerful one. You were always the independent one. You were always the one with the power. You were always the one who had higher vision, higher sight, better perspective. This powerful, yeah, this situation that you had before was empty. It was empty. It was not for you. It was not for you. I'm seeing the Fool in reverse on the bottom. Like, this was not your happy ever after. This was not what was intended. A lot of information was kept from you. There was a lot of illusions around this past situation. A lot of illusions. And I feel like under the black new moon, I feel like this is something that needs to be worked on. I feel like asking for this energy to be released. King of Cups in reverse. So we've got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups in reverse. This situation was not love. It was not a bond. It was if this was a relationship in the past that you're trying to get over, this situation from your past was not love. It was not love. This attachment that you have, this storyline that you know that you're not worthy, that this, I'm hearing crushing. The King of Cups in the reverse is someone who is so cruel, so incredibly cruel, malicious. Two of Cups in reverse. This situation from your past, Judgment in the reverse as well. It's like all kinds of wrong. Everything about it, all kinds of wrong. I keep seeing cards that are flipped over. Sometimes I see them in my mind's eye before they come out. Yeah, I feel like I can see it. Bright yellow card. It's like the Page of Wands or the Knight of Wands or something like that. No. I'm just seeing this like real flash of power, like an epiphany. There you go, your bright yellow. Not the card that I thought it was, but this is the bright yellow. This is the sun. This flew out of the deck when I was saying about that epiphany. This is you. They're giving me like Boudica energy from this, like bare-chested riding into battle, like almost with a smile on your face. It's like, I am done with the heartbreak. I feel like you're saying very clearly to the universe, this absolutely broke me. Whatever this situation was, this Temperance in the reverse, are completely unbalanced. I feel like you might have gone against the universe's plan. Something's just given me like there was so many signs, so many synchronicities, and for some reason your logical mind was looking for evidence. And I feel like it was there. I feel like the universe provided you with a lot of, I'm hearing like a defense. So there was another option, as there always is. There's always another option. There's always another cup. There's always something that we can look at. There's always like another way. Everything isn't as always cut and shut as what we would like it to be. Like the King of Swords is very much like, this happened, so this happened, so it means this. Yeah. So like there's a process, there's a logical process from like A to B. This happened, then I did this, and then, you know, blah, blah, blah. And then that was the outcome. And it's like the Four of Cups is here to say there was always another way of looking at this. There was always another option. It's like if you've been beating yourself to death with this heartbreak, it's like you could have seen this completely differently. Like if you would have realized how powerful you are, then you wouldn't have beaten yourself to death with this. So we've got the Page of Cups and we've got the Judgment actually came out of the deck in reverse. So I'm getting from this that someone blamed you, which I don't normally get from that at all. Page of Cups is like messages of expression. And the Judgment in reverse is giving me, it's like, let me just get the breakdown of what that card means in this deck, because bless me. Yeah, I feel like you've condemned yourself. That's why I just sneezed. Bless me. Like, hold on. Weakness, lost affection, separation, divorce, confrontation, indecision, avoidance of obligations. Yeah, it's like this situation ended and it needed to end. And it's like, instead of taking your power back from that situation, you've let it take your power. I'm hearing like the blame game. I just heard the word falsehood, characters, show, many faces, I feel like there was a lot of illusion. I feel like you were the scapegoat in this scenario. The Hermit in reverse. I feel like this will all come out in the wash. That's what I'm hearing. The Hangman and the Four of Wands. You will see this situation, or you need to see this situation from a completely different perspective, because the Four of Wands is all about like being balanced, stability, union. It's like this situation put you off balance and you are the balance. You are the balance. You are in control. You are in like this energy of this union is already exists within you. And you holding yourself up in the air, this is you seeing yourself from a different perspective, you keeping yourself stagnant, but you are already this. It's like he can uncross his legs and let himself climb down from the tree anytime that he wants. There's nothing keeping him there. You can unstick yourself quite easily by letting this energy go and thinking about it and processing it in a completely different way. I'm going to get something in for the what is the frustration? Very clear message, please. What is the frustration? Oracle, wait for important information. Take time to reflect. Okay. So the grander, they're giving me the grander part of the plan is still coming to fruition. But I'm getting very clearly from these two cards that it's seeing this differently. This mirror guardian, seeing things from a different perspective, seeing yourself more clearly. That is what I'm getting very strongly. I'm going to get some of these rebel messages because they are quite interesting, even though they're can be a bit harsh. They are quite enlightening. Just bear with me a second. Just want to get something around this energy. I'm hearing there's a grander plan. Stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change the world, so do it. Okay, so this, I feel like this has, right, even though that's a harsh message, I feel like you don't realize how strong you are and you're talking yourself out of all these amazing things that want to happen to you because of this situation. And I'm hearing there's always a different way of looking at it. Thoughts can be sneaky, lying bastards. There you go. So this is your thought process. Don't believe every shitty thought you have. Okay? Very, very strong. You are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. Yeah? That's what I've been saying in the reading. That is exactly the message that came through straight away. You do not realize how powerful you are. And you have let this situation take your power away from you. That it should have been completely the opposite. It should have been completely the opposite. I'm just going to get... let me just get... I haven't had these out for a few readings, so we'll just see what these have got to say. Too many. Strength in reverse. So the belief system is that you don't feel strong enough. You don't feel strong enough to take on this situation. That is your belief system. I feel like there's been lots of evidence to suggest that you are. So we've got the 8 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, this is about about coming out of your head. So your thought processes at the moment are not serving you. And this is the thing that needs to change, because you've got the justice here. All the things you're thinking about are going straight to the Most High. If you believe in God, whatever your belief system is around that, they're listening. So if you keep thinking about all these bad things, you're drawing more of that to you. That's what I'm getting very, very clearly. You are giving your power away by thinking so negatively about this. Queen of Swords in reverse. I'm just getting that cruel, cruel energy. Really cruel, malicious energy. Ace of Torches coming out sideways. It's putting out your flame. I feel like you need to have a stern word with yourself. That's what's coming through, because the energy is what's the word I'm looking for? Like, it's gone very like taut. I can just hear this, like, you need to be more disciplined in regards to your thought patterns and take responsibility for how you're talking to yourself. Take responsibility for how you're talking to yourself. That's a really big one. Yeah. Right. You have always been different. You have a connection to the divine. You can call abundance. Like I said this at the top of the reading, you have a divine connection to God, to source, to the universe, all that kind of stuff. You are connected. And you can constantly call. Can you see the pentacles coming down from the sky to this person over here? That's you. You can call all of this in. You can call whatever you want to come in. You're very powerful. The energies that are standing watching you, you're always going to get shit. You're always going to get people saying, what the fuck are you doing? You know, like, why does it always work out for this person? And you're constantly listening to these people instead of worrying about what you're doing. And like, you're looking for evidence from these outside people who don't have the same connection as you. It's like, they're just giving me like, you need to stop letting outside influence come in and stop you from manifesting in the way that you know that you can. Like, you've got through some serious shit. What did I just say? You have literally got yourself up and out from some seriously shit things. You have picked yourself up more times than most people have had hot dinners. That's what they're showing me. And it's like, God has given you enough bloody evidence. The Death card in reverse as well. Like, you have had enough evidence that God is supporting you. And that's where the frustration's coming from. It's like you're refusing to see the divine connection you have. It's like, how much more does God need to the Hermit in reverse again? You've got, that is your overarching energy, the Hermit in reverse. It's like you need to come out of this hiding away energy. Like, you've got all the answers, and it's like, stop talking yourself out of it. You have everything that you need for the journey. You have all the enlightenment that you need for this next part of your life, for the next chapter. Like the hermit is in solitude. They go away to be able to find, like, into the wilderness. This is where this 10 commandments is coming from. Like, God has connected with you, and you have had enough solitude and enough time to be able to process all this stuff. And for some reason, there's this voice in your head that is like, they're using the word tempting. What is tempting? What is tempting? I'm seeing cards. What is tempting? To feel like you missed out. That's tempting. This is this thought pattern. You haven't missed out. It's that simple. You have not missed out. You have not missed out. There is a 2 of Cups, complete balance, love, partnership. It's all there waiting for you. And you're too busy looking at these 3 of Cups in reverse. You're looking at what was lost, and there's so much to come. Oh my God. This is right. Try and do it another way to get a card for you to close out. Energy to close, please. Energy to close. Oh my God, I can't seem to... They're crazy energy coming off these cards. My God. I can't even hold on to them. That's mad. Energy to close. Anything? Right. I'm going to take that one. The White Rabbit. Have you seen Alice in Wonderland? She follows the white rabbit. This energy is your creativity energy. Follow the creation of what's coming from inside of you. All that energy, all that fire, all that power that I was talking about, it needs to come from inside of you. You are an incredibly powerful person. You're very fertile. You have a hell of a lot of energy. Bunnies multiply crazy fast, and you have that ability. This card is all about abundance, and it comes from your creation energy. You have lots of new ideas. You have lots of, I'm getting like lots of friends. You have, you're a problem solver. There's so much abundance within you, and you're looking outside of yourself. This is all about play, about light energy. I feel like someone needs to watch the Alice in Wonderland as well and take like new meaning from the different things. Like even the 2 clowns in it, I can't remember their names, but they try to put her off and make her go down the, like they're always like doing rhymes and trying to confuse her and stuff like that. It's like all these energies around you, they don't have the same know-how as and the same information as what you do. So when they're talking you out of your ideas and, you know, poo-pooing things and, you know, oh, you can't do that because of this and blah, blah, blah. And it's like you're listening to all these outside influences and you're not doing the things that you need to do. And that's the thing that's causing the stagnation. Like this past situation is still lingering very much in your energy, and that is the thing that needs to be released. You need to understand that you are the power. You get to decide. And I'll just say again, if you're interested at all, the reading that was on my Instagram, Everybody's Den, might have something to do with this. I'm going to leave it there. I'm probably going to do another reading, a shorter one, just to do, we'll just see what comes out. I'm not even going to try and think too much about it. But if you would like to subscribe, comment, like, all that kind of stuff, it's great for me to look into your energy. It does make the readings more precise because I can actually channel your specific energy story. And yeah, and the readings will resonate more the more that you interact with the page. So there is method to the madness of all that kind of stuff. And if you would like to buy an oracle deck, you can do so in the description box. But for now, I'm going to leave it there and crack on with another reading. See you soon.